Oh my god. Bro, this thing goes off. Sometimes they blow. They go. One fucking blew the last time in Queens, bro. Ever have to run a red light. Some bullshit. It's no excuse. A red light, bro. It's literally like saying letting your kids hang go while you're crossing the street, sort of shit. You know, some shit you just don't teach, bro. Like, gosh, it smells like shit. It smells like ass. Now stop. Now let that motherfucker tell it like, Hey Google, navigate me to.
Where do you want to go?
Yes, oh my god, I thought I fucked up my shit again.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here's meteorologist Carl Erickson.
Oh my god, I thought I fucked up this shit, because when you have too much stuff running in the background.
Mostly clear tonight, low 71 with 60s across the sub. It's a little bit warmer tomorrow, but the humidity still in check with a mix of clouds and sunshine, high 88. Becoming mostly cloudy tomorrow night. Maybe a shower sneaks in very late out across Long Island, but from the city on west should remain dry. Low 72. Clouds and some sunny breaks on Monday, warm and more humid with a spotty shower or thunderstorm, high 82. And more of the same for the Tuesday. Clouds and sunshine remaining warm and humid with an afternoon thunderstorm in spots, high 87. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Carl Erickson on New York's weather station. Winds on 92.3 FM.
And in sports, the Mets lost to the Braves 4-0. Also, the New York Mets manager Carlos Mendoza addressed the media today and discussed the season-ending injury to Kodai Senga. Senga suffered a high-grade calf strain.
It's a huge blow. But at the same time, like you say, we got to this point without stops for him, for all of us. The way I see it is we've been through a lot, and if we get to see him pitch again this year, that means we're in a good spot. So, and hopefully that's the case.
AP correspondent Jackie Quinn reports on sanctions against Canada's women's Olympic soccer team for a spying scandal.
Soccer's governing agency is deducting points from Canada after a drone spying incident was revealed. FIFA's announcing it's deducting 6 points from Canada in the Olympic women's soccer standings. It's also banning 3 coaches for a 1-year period after it was discovered 2 assistant coaches were caught using drones to spy on opponent New Zealand's practices. The punishment include a fine over $200,000 for the Canadian Soccer Federation in a case that spiraled at the Summer Games. Women's head coach Bev Priestman, who led Canada to the Olympic title in 2021, has already been suspended by the National Soccer Federation and then removed from the Olympic tournament. I'm Jackie Quinn.
Look at this bike shit. Look how much fucking bikes they have there. Oh, there's a shelter here. There's a migrant shelter. I get it. It's a men's migrant shelter. I mean, yo, they put them in a reasonable place. Like, I mean, honestly, bro, if you told me, like, I could have come to a place like New York and lived in those places, I mean, it'd probably, like, really dirty in there, too, because, like, a regular shelter, it stinks, bro. So I can just imagine, like, one with a whole bunch of different people from all over different nations and shit. It might smell real fucking bad because I'll tell you, bro, shelters do not smell good, bro. They don't smell good, bro. Ain't nothing good about these shelters. They don't smell good. The food is no good. Like, they set it up for you to not be there, bro. The whole point of you, like, going to a shelter is for you to not be there. So when you go to a shelter, it's like you want the help, but like day to day, it's like I can't stay here. It's like it don't work. It doesn't like match with your timing. They don't accept no like favoritism. Like say if you miss your bed and shit, you're late for your bed, you lose your fucking bed and shit. Like there's no favoritism. Like it's not like okay, yeah, you good, no. Lose your bed, you lose your bed. You know, it's really bullshit with the shelter system. So I thought they was putting the migrants with the regular people. That would be fucked up though if they was really doing that though. When I really think about it now, it's like they can't. It's like they could do that, but they can't, cause like the regular people are really like most populated by a lot of like drug people. People go to the shelter to get high in New York City, you know? Like you could go to a shelter, you could buy as much drug as you want, you know, like it's like you're free to do drugs all day, you know, like you overdose or some shit, they're gonna call the ambulance for you, you know. There's like nurses on site, there's like, you know, programs for you, you know. It's like, you know, like it's shelter because no prisoners wants to be in the shelter. The prisoners are in the shelter because sometimes it requires you, even though you have a place to stay, just so you could avoid like getting in a fight with somebody at home or something like that, they tell you to go in the shelter, stay away, like isolate yourself from like everybody that you know or whatever, like to start over fresh, you know? I mean, you can get the opportunity to go home, you could talk them into it, but in reality, it's better for you to go to a shelter. Like if you're a regular person, you go to a shelter, they take care of you, they feed you, they help you out, you know. Like sometimes you could just be at home and like it's better for, and like you're not getting nowhere from at home, you just go in a shelter. Like shelters can really help you. Even though you're at home, you go to like it's not smart because they could find out if you have a home or not. But if you're at home and like you're with your parents or whatever, things not working out, you could really go to a shelter, see what it's like, really rough, like, you know, not having a place to stay, not, you know, like go to, I guarantee you go in the shelter for like a long, like let's say maybe a year, 2 years throughout the shelter system, man, you're gonna appreciate the little things you have at home and stuff, like being able to sleep anytime you want and stuff. You're gonna like take things serious because and see the different people and stuff that's really struggling and have real issues, you know, like that, you know what I mean? You're gonna see people that has like a broken arm, a broken leg, like, and they need them, like, people that, you know, they can't really live on their own, you know? So it's like, yeah, you really learn a lot, man, when you're in the shelter, man. You know, shelter system is like, it sounds fucked up, but there's different type of shelters too. There's shelters where you don't sit, like you can't lay down and sleep. Like you have to sleep sitting up in your chair. You can't put two chairs together and kick your feet up and sleep. No, you can't do that. They don't want you to. They want you to sleep in the chair. All like stay up all night, sleep. Basically, if you can't stay up all night. So when that's the shit that scared me. And there's like shelters where you gotta get accepted, bro. And I guess that's, oh my god. And I guess that's where California is. California, I have a feeling that's like California is. It's like, oh, I'm about to run this fucking light. Fuck that shit. Somebody's probably speeding. Yeah, in California, it's probably like that. Like, there's a certain amount of limit, and like you can't come back after a while. That's what's going on with the migrants, and that's what really got me out of the fucking system. But honestly, no, the pandemic got me out of the system because, like, what are they doing? They're taking pictures right there and shit. Is there a celebrity there or some shit? So basically, I was working school bus or whatever, and then on a point, like, you know, they was giving unemployment. I didn't want the shit, bro. I was in the shelter like, yo, the COVID's gonna be gone. I was doing roadie, Instacar, all that shit, still trying to make money or whatever. And then eventually COVID happened. It got serious, bro. And then everybody's getting unemployment. I'm like, you guys are scammers. You're taking money from people who really need it, leave it for the seniors. And I thought there was like going to limit it, like it's gonna be a cap. But when it got so serious, I was like, fuck it. I just like, there's no reason why I shouldn't apply. I'm like, yo, I don't even know I qualified. I'm like, yo, I probably don't even qualify. And I'm like, fuck it, man. Let me just give it a try. Cause I'm like, I probably might die from COVID anyway soon. You know, cross my fingers. I don't want to wish that on myself or anything. You know, God forbid. But damn, I was scared. You know, so I was like, man, you know what? It doesn't hurt to try. And this was like late. I tried like really, really, really late for unemployment. Like, let's say, I like, you know, when COVID happened, when it was like March, when it really got bad or some shit. Well, I applied like November or some shit. It was like almost a year later. So 2020, and I think I applied in 2021. And yeah, so I got like back pay, you know. So it was kind of a real thing. And then like as soon as I got into that shelter where it was like really, really bad. Like, as soon as like shit got really, really bad, and it was like that shit kicked in instantly and saved me. Like, so basically it was like I got accepted in the shelter thing, but you gotta be there at like 5 o'clock every day to get your bed. They don't have no excuse, whatever. It's a really nice place. You get good food. It's clean. It's in Manhattan. You see this shit right here? This motherfucker just pulled the fuck out. Damn, something just told me to come out that fucking lane. Because of the way the cars are parked and shit, that motherfucker just pulled the fucking car out. Yeah, man, look, he's still coming back out. Oh, man, the fucking bustling. But anyways, man, oh, shit, I should have went down that street. You see, that motherfucker's a local. He know what he's doing. This dumb motherfucker won't stop at the light. He can't do that shit. So, yeah, man, I fucking, why is people going halfway into the bus lane? Bro, it's past 7 o'clock. You could be in the bus lane, bro. See, when you're not a local, you don't know this shit. But past 7 o'clock, you're allowed to be in the bus. People waiting for the bus. So yeah, man, you know, so yeah, I fucking got out the shelter, man, you know. And then yeah, that first unemployment check kicked in. It was like $100 and something, man. I was just like, fuck it, I'm out. But I think they gave me like 3 something. But it was a good amount because it was like, because you know when you get, it's like you get your first payment, but the first payment takes a week or so. So like you get your first payment on your second payment together. So it was like 3 and change. It was a good amount of money for me to get the fuck out of there. I got out, and there was like this, like at the time the city was in desperate need. So people was renting out their hotels for people to stay in, for the shelters to stay in. It was good, like shit was like, the city was like, I never seen the city. It wasn't a good market, but it was bad at the same time. It was like when it was just entering the bad and the good, like shit was really shut down. And then they fucking I got like the shelter. So I got in the shelter and I had a choice. I could have stayed there. I could have stayed in the shelter and try to make it there for 5 or whatever, and then you get to stay there permanently after. You can't lose, and then they can help you with housing and everything. but I was already in the shelter system at another shelter. But what happened is the shelter's so fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Like they can't mix the migrants with the regular people, because the regular people that's Americans, like the like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, but American people are strong, bro, and they know what they stand for their country. So like if like the way they treat you in the shelter, it's like a system already. They know it. I don't know if you heard of like jail. It's like a system in the shelters, bro. There's gangs, there's every fucking shit. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, bro. So it's like you gotta be on point, and it's like they all know each other. So they might not talk to each other, but I don't mean that they don't know each other. You get what I'm saying? And that's how the shelter is. The shelters is like, you might not see two dudes talk to each other. You might think they're enemies, but then one day, I don't know, some shit happened and they just friends and shit. So it's like you can't just go around talking shit about people. You gotta watch your mouth. You gotta watch who you be with, who you steal from and shit like that. Like, you know, not say steal from, but who you borrow from. You could borrow something from somebody and don't give them back, and that shit might come back and bite you. Like, yo, that's my dog. They become friends and all this. Yo, it's fucked up, bro. Yo, like the shelter system is not too far from jail, bro. And then people coming out of jail into the shelter system, and then it's like, yo, they came home, and it's like, it's not a joke. It's like real gangster shit, bro. You know, it's like people. So people in the shelter, they go from the shelter to jail and back. So they'll be like, yo, they'll tell you, yes, they're going to jail to go see somebody and come out of jail. Like, they know how to work the system, bro. That's why I want to see how they're going to make this Grand Theft Auto 6 shit, because it's like real life, bro. In real life, like, people go into jail to come out of jail to get information from somebody in jail. Like, I don't know how to explain this shit, but motherfuckers know shit. Like, motherfuckers like, yeah, so and so coming out. Like, it's like jail is bro, it's like an underground world, bro. It's different, bro. I'm not gonna tell you nothing like I don't know, but like I'm telling you from what I've seen in my eyes, it's like people go to jail, go to the shelters in jail because they know it's like a business, it's like a market. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, bro. It's really fucked up. You know, and yeah, bro, it's scary, bro. It's scary. Yeah, man, like because I'm saying it makes sense. They can't mix the migrants with the general population. And what's not general population? Yes, general population. Because in the shelter they have like men's Micah shelter. That's like for people with need help, real help. And they have shelters like general, they call it the general population. That's people like have a high school diploma, they might have a college degree. Like when you go to jail at shelters, they make you can do like a test too. You can do like you do a psych evaluation, they do all these kind of testing. They get all your IDs. You could actually go to a shelter in New York City. From what I know from New York City, and even get a good fucking job. Like, you know what I mean? You could become an officer from a shelter basically. I seen this shit, bro. I seen officers coming into the shelters to get their uniform and all sorts of shit. It's like, bro, it's fucked up, bro. I don't know, bro. It's like it's a way. There's a way, and it's like, bro, it's like you really have to see it to believe it, man. You know what I mean? So it's a world, man. It's like an underground world, like, because that's how most people get like their in New York City their jobs and stuff. You can go through the system, like welfare and all that stuff, and they help you find a job. Like when you go for like the first time when you sign up, they give you like a testing. So you do a testing. It's like basically you do a test to see how smart you are, but it's basically like you doing a GED upfront test right there. They test your highest grade levels, and then they give you a test. They put you in a room and you do a test. They make you go they draw your blood. They make you take they make you go sit down with somebody who see if you on drugs and everything. They make you pass all these stages until you could say like, yeah, they like your staple. They know who you are. And like some people don't even need to do all that. Some people just goes in and get out, like because they're in the street, but something happened with their wife or at home or something, whatever. And like you go in and it's sometimes it's faster than what you would do on your own, you know? So like the system here, that's why a lot of people is coming to New York City. Because you probably sitting at home looking at the computer for a job, but these motherfuckers can get you an $80,000 job and start you in 3 weeks from now. Literally, bro. Like, because it's so they know where you're needed. Like you could go, they make you do like these tests. Like I remember like and sometimes people put the answers on the test. And as soon as that, they put you in like food safety, construction, and they have people there to hire you, bro. Like there's literally people coming to, oh, if this person passed this amount, they're coming to look for you. The word's gonna be out, and they're coming for you. You're gonna get a job. You get it hired. This was before the pandemic, but I don't know about now because now they shut all that down. They don't want people getting sick and shit. Because remember, you have a lot of different people with a lot of different stuff in one place in 1 week for hours and shit. So now I guess they do that home interview and shit. So it's different now, but what the fuck, why is this car stopping like this, bro? Fuck. Yeah, man, so it's really fucked up. I mean, like, the system was really, like, but I seen people who had, like, college degrees and stuff, they get to choose what jobs they want, basically, bro. Like, they people fight for them, like, basically, you know, they get, like, back when this was, like, 2014 and shit, and it was, like, people was getting like job that was paying them like $20, $30 an hour and shit. It was like instant luck. Like you get picked and you're in. Where it was, I don't know how to explain it, bro. It was different. But now I haven't been there. I went to a non-profit program. I got a CDL. I didn't use this shit for a long time, and I'm just what the fuck. I'm learning, bro. So I'm trying to do my best to stay out of trouble. You know, during the pandemic, I was trying to help people with the freaking doing deliveries and shit. I was just thinking about all the old people and stuff who couldn't get food at home, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna, at the same time I'm gonna earn something. That's what I was really trying to do. And I got tickets, man, because at the same time, New York City, shit might be shut down, but New York City's alive, and there's still police out on the road and shit, and it should start opening up, and you know. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Peace.